Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to install fonts into your desktop so that you can go ahead and use them when creating projects in Design Space. I will share my screen so that you can see the exact steps that I am taking in order to do this. So to get started, I am going to go into Cricut Design Space. And as you can see, I am on my home screen. I will go ahead and go over to the canvas. There's two ways to do that from this screen. We can hit new project here to do that, or you can go to the upper right hand corner and hit new project. Now I'm on my canvas. Since we're working with fonts, we are going to go to the text tab on the left hand side, and I'm going to type in my first and last name. When you're working with text in Design Space, the default text is always Cricut Sans. And if you want to change your text that you're working with, you go here to the drop-down arrow, and you'll see that it is on the System tab right here, the green highlighted. And these are all the fonts that I have in my device available for me to use when creating projects in Design Space. When I hit Cricut, these are all the fonts that Cricut has. So it is only in the Cricut software that you have available to use. Now I don't have Cricut access. And as a result, you'll see that if I wanted to use any of these fonts right here, they would cost me $4.99 in order for me to download the font to use. So I'm going to go back to System, and these are the free ones on my device. So if you wanted to change the font that you have, you just go ahead and pick it, and now I've changed my font. So in order to install a font in Design Space, we're going to go over to Google Chrome or any web browser that you use. So I'm going to minimize Design Space, open up Google Chrome, and we're going to go to dafont.com, DAFONT.com. Now, Dafont has so many fonts that you can use for creating projects in Design Space. Also, any of these fonts that you install in your device, you can use with any Microsoft Office product. So Microsoft Word, Publisher, PowerPoint, you have those fonts available for you to use. So just for demonstration purposes today, how about we go ahead and work with this font right here called Romantic Chicago. Many of the fonts in dafont.com are free for personal use. However, if you want to use them for commercial purposes where you make things to sell with the fonts, when you install the font into your device, it will tell you how to go ahead and use it for commercial purposes. Maybe you need to email the person that created the font. So right now I'm just going to go here and download the font. And you see the zip file downloading in my device. So I'll go ahead and open it. And it's called Romantic Chicago. Let's maximize that so you could see. And I'm just going to double click that. And you see right here, it says install font. So that quickly, it's already installed in my device. So I could close down my downloads. I no longer need that. I'm going to go back into Design Space, hit the drop down arrow, and search for the font that started with Romantic. And as you can see, it's not coming up. The reason why that is happening is because I need to close Design Space in order for the software to recognize the new font that I just installed. So let's save this project. Just going to give it my name. Now I'm going to close Design Space, quit it, relaunch. And now you'll see that right here in my home screen. My latest project that I worked on is right there. Double click, click customize, and now I have my project back. So now I'm going to click on the same click on the text that I'm working with in order to edit. And I will edit the font by hitting the drop down arrow, go over to system, and then now I can type in the font that I just downloaded, which is Romantic Chicago, and it's right there. So now I can continue working with my project, whatever I want to do with this font. And it's really just that simple. There are tons of fonts, and there are always new fonts being put into dafont.com. Great place. And there's other websites where you can go and get fonts, but that is the only one that I use. Please let me know if you have any questions about this, or if you have any other videos that you would like for me to do. I'm going to try and do these on a weekly basis. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.